Now the circle graph doesn't have the same setup as the other ones that had a distinct x and y axis. But we can take the values of the percent and figure out the measure of the angle that corresponded to it in order to get the right proportions. So in this particular case, the x value, the x-axis, if you will, would be the percentage, and the y-axis would be the corresponding angle measure. So you're still able to get actual values even though it's in a circular way. And this does have a title. So we have our title here on our circles. Favorite movie night snacks. And this one had no numbers at all, but we would have our votes for class leader, and the other axis would probably be the child's name. So the important parts of a graph when you're trying to figure out the correlation between the values is represented on another chart that shows the x and y axis. And this x and y axis could be shown like this, or it could be shown this way too, where you would have your x-axis and your y-axis, and then your values would be across. So we'd have 25% would be our 90 degrees, and our 2% would translate to the 7.2 degrees. So sometimes you're going to see your values go this way in a chart similar to that. Normally they're shown x and y like this. So you have what's known as an ordered pair. This pair of numbers goes together, that the meaning of those two numbers is significant when you're going to be plotting, in other words. These charts are very helpful when you actually plot points. This correlation, you're going to plot the correlation within the ordered pair. This is called an ordered pair. And this ordered pair shows the correlation between the x value and the y value, and it's very helpful when you're plotting them on a grid where the lines overlap, the horizontal and vertical lines overlap. And we have grids that we do normally for latitude and longitude lines. Or if you play that game Battleship, that has an x and a y axis to it too. So this math is very usable in a lot of different areas. These are the go-to things when you're making a graph. And among the three items, we find the correlation of the information on from our data set.